is Ella. Yeah, let's see if we can get to look at her. Just woke up from freezing unit. And...
Come on. There has to be a release. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, God. I'll find who did this. And I'll get Sean back. I promise.
Alright, so we've been frozen for around 200 years. And we need to find our way out of the vault. In the meantime, let's...
Malfunction in cryopod manual release override.
Oh, God. Why would Vault-Tec do this?
Malfunction in cryopod manual release override.
So let's see if we can wake anyone up. Life support offline. Pretty much you're the only one anyway, so... Let's go. Not sure who was in here, but it's another cryogenic room, and we'll take a look around. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty much the same sitch in here. Things got messed with remotely.
Malfunction in emergency exit door override. Please contact your Vault-Tec maintenance representative for service.
Okay. Hello, Chili. I was getting a little into this. My handy-dandy security baton. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get used to the controls a little bit again. And we're gonna see what's in here. Coffee cups. Alright, so I've got some mods on this character, not a lot. Some that I'm going to be ignoring because they're going to be a little too overpowered, but Footport might have something on that. So I'm going to have to really be careful with the weight. up everything and anything, which can have both good and bad to it. Good because I don't run out of stuff, but bad because I can become over-encumbered very quickly. And that's not good. Second security
Giant
baton.
roaches? What the hell?
And what's nice is that apparently in 200 years, they've at least fixed the water you can drink it. You can't do that so well in 76. So there's a lot of stuff that we can come back off stream and pick up for caps. Everything in here, beer bottles, cans, coffee cups, everything is potential money. Caps when you finally get to a vendor. Okay. Top 10. Tape. And, oh good, it's a game. Yes, we want to quit the game. We'll play it later. So now we have a game. Hot plates. In case my character wants her morning tea, or whatever it is that she's going to be drinking. They were apparently expecting a lot of people to be in here. Now, one of the things that I've noticed is that there's no bodies other than in the pods. So I'm not really sure what's up with that. Don't know if they made it out. This is quite definitely not my first character. And we have our first skeleton. Usually.
What happened here?
Ah, there we are.
Where is everyone?
So it's very obvious that something happened, but oh, and if you want more rad roach, there's one over there. Just have to watch out for the Tesla arcs. The baton's actually very nice against bugs, especially red roaches, which are annoying. And drinking water wasn't that badly hurt, but it will up your health again. backpacks. And
Is this all that's left?
that. Yeah, let's... There. For now, I prefer not wasting the ammo, because it's a little hard to find. Unless you have or are using a mod that lets you make ammo. So, Vault 111 was a cryogenics experiment on the people. And I will go back in there for a moment. It was... people were not going to be woken back up again. At least not immediately. Everybody expendable. And nifty cryolator. That's a fun little weapon. Freezes everything. Basically, nobody was going to be easily let out. We'll see if there's anything. That might come in handy. Of course, rat away. Smoked a lot in this. Ooh, another one. And there's the cryolator.
Nice. Coming back later for you.
Yeah, there's a couple things in this game that I know have master locks on them. And I want them. Okay. So let's get this door open. Okay, well, pick it up because technically it's food, and even though we don't suffer from starvation in this game, food is food. Yum yum. Yeah, there we go. And it increases your health when you're injured. Which can be very important. Okay. All right. Bug.
anyone alive? Did anyone get out?
So, to me, we found, what, 3 skeletons? No, not 4. See if there's any in here. Oh, yummy water. I wouldn't drink this. But that's 4 skeletons that we found, and far more than that is the number of beds that we found in there. Nope. Let's make that 5 skeletons. There were far more beds in that room than we've counted skeletons. So it is very obvious to me that at least some got out. Alright, excellent. Inventory. Alrighty. I didn't show it on the screen, but basically the scientists and finally security
Vault door cycling sequence initiated.
got
Please
tired
stand back.
of waiting for the all clear, running out of food, etc., etc. I was like watching this. Massive umpteen-ton door. Aha. And I think we're good.
Enjoy your return to the surface, and thank you for choosing Vault Tech.
We can play with the little loading screens. I like that. And we're outside. So looking at all the devastation, one of the first things I tend to do is see about collecting a few things. I'm not going to go too far from the safety of where I know home is, but always good to look. those later. Wrenches, might need those. Ah. And we can go back into Vault 111 when we're ready. Yeah. A lot of people just didn't make it. Yeah, looking just about every nook and cranny that I can see. I notice, ooh, desk fans. Gotta have my fans. And our first bit of money. So all those people trying to get in here. Those flowers, hub flowers in this game, they look very similar to the soot flowers in 76, which no mail. So, I think these radios must have Duracell or something in them. Batteries still work after 200 some odd years. There. Okay, so most of these houses around here are going to be in rotten shape. There's Codsworth.
As I live and breathe. Oh, it's really you.
Okay.
Codsworth, what happened to the world?
The world, Mum? Well, besides our geraniums still being the envy of Sanctuary Hills, I'm afraid things have been dreadfully dull around here. Things will be so much more exciting with you and Sir back. Where is your better half, by the by?
They came into the vault. Maybe you saw them. They had guns and strange outfits.
Only Miss Rosa's boy, running around in his Halloween costume more than a week early. I swear, the nerve of that woman leaving her brat unsupervised. Not like you, Mum. You're the perfect mother. And Sir is, where is Sir, by the by?
Yeah, apparently Codsworth can't listen, but okay. Let's see.
They killed him.
Oh, Mum, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Oh, Sean does so love that game. Is the lad with you?
Okay. Sean loves charades. But
Sean's been kidnapped.
was a baby.
I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna get my baby back.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
Doesn't matter how long it's been. I feel fine.
A bit over 210, actually, Mum. Give or take a little for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack. You must be famished.
What? Food? Yeah, sure. I need a minute to think.
Then I'll be right back.
Okay. Excuse. So, one of the things that I know we can do is we can come here and oh, look at that. I can now use the workshop here, which means I can scrap things. I can scrap entire buildings and more building materials. And I don't have to wait for Preston and company to be able to make it here. Come on. There we are. So if you start the quest to get Preston and the rest of the survivors in his group, then you have to wait for them to get here, back to Sanctuary, in order to start rebuilding and refurbishing. So, I like getting a bit of a head start, and we'll scrap that in a little bit. But we don't need a bunch of old tires laying around the street. You can come in here. Now some of these things like the mirror.
Miss Ray, here you are, Mum. Now, I've been thinking, if something is amiss, your loved ones may simply be hiding from the Red Menace.
Okay.
Codsworth. I don't think the Reds are gonna be a problem anymore.
I have an idea. Let's search the neighborhood together. After all, Sir and young Sean, they're my family too.
All right. Lead the way.
Proud to serve, Mum. What's all this then? Found you. Run. Ha! That about takes care of that. Nothing here but a few flies. Wait. My senses are picking up movement in another house. Follow me.
Codsworth can get a little amusing.
Insect smashing time! Okay. Ah, well, I suppose there's plenty picking up hospitals you can hide from me. No such luck, I'm afraid. Here's Potter. Lug it off. Miss Ray, your family isn't here either. They're really gone, aren't they?
Sean's out there, Codsworth. I need to find him.
What about Concord, Mum? Plenty of people there. And last I checked, they only pummeled me with sticks a few times before I had to run back home.
Okay, so let's see.
There's still people alive in Concord?
Yes, although they're a bit rough. You remember the way? Just across the southern footbridge, out of the neighborhood and past the Red Rocket Station? I shall remain here and secure the home front.
Okay. So we'll come back in a bit and scrap things all over the place. But big square button in the middle. And let's oh my. A lot of things that we're not going to need anymore. Oh, we'll make new chairs. Okay, let's go back out of this for a moment. Dryer has nothing, washer has nothing, and the mirror has nothing. So we'll be scrapping those. And somehow or another, we need to build a new bed. Now I had said that there were a few. I'm playing Sans mods, but there are a few mods that I do have on here. And I don't like that rug. We're gonna get rid of it. One of the mods that I have gives me a way into a basement that is not in this original game. That basement has some really neat stuff in it, but it's a bit overpowered. Yeah, that dresser over there is part of that mod. We're going to ignore the mod. And Sean's room. There. We'll leave that there. Picture frames we don't need. And yeah, the key's in the safe that is in the bedroom here. So it's basically the storyline of the mod is that your spouse decided to prepare for this eventuality. Come on. And started gathering up food, water, weaponry, you name it. And let's get rid of the fridge, since it doesn't do anything anymore. Yeah, we'll redesign the house later. loosens things up a little bit. So, let's go back in our house. Not needing the tricycle. And let's at least make there. And now we can see it. Power decorations. We want a nice rug in here. Big difference between this game and 76 is the fact that I don't need to find plans for anything. Yeah, let's do this. No, I don't want to store the rug in the workshop, thank you. And furniture. So, I do have a mod that in the regular game you have only the junky looking trashed out beds. I've got a mod that gives me at least a nice looking bed. So, I've got a bed. I've got some stuff. Let's explore. We'll be turning on the build menu off and on here and there. Where's their door? So, stim packs and blood packs in here now. It's being a little. Now what I can do is I can scrap this. It'll scrap it, but it'll also store everything in there into the workshop. So I don't even have to worry about having to check these things. The suitcase and whatever it had in it is in the workshop. Nice little bit of storage there. So, it's interesting going through people's things too. Aha! Okay, so there we are, look at that. And fun with hacking. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so nothing in must. So there'd be nothing. The U, well, not the. Maybe draw. Okay. one of the letters in draw is in. No matching letters there. Could be dark. So it's not the D. And we have one more chance. The A is the same, so let's see if that's it. There you go. Turns out this guy here, who had owned this house, was apparently a drug dealer. Yeah, this is a list of his customers. And yes, you can find their houses. So, like this last one, Russell. The Russell household has, let's go back in here. Okay, he knows they have a floor safe in their house. Master bedroom under the dresser, so that's where we'll be looking for the Russell household. Master bedroom under the dresser. Concord has a few customers as well we can check out later. Boston as well. So could spend hours looking at the information on these computers. It tells a lot of the story behind. And of course lockpicking is the same as it is in Skyrim.
Got it.
Awesome. This person has a nice little chemistry bench behind here. So we're going to move this bench, which we can use for other things, to a little more centralized location. For now, stick in the middle of the street. There. And one over here. Lots of shrubberies. Station. Okay, let's come on. There we are. We shall abscond with the cooking station. Wahaha! My cooking station now. I shall put it over here. Okay. A whole lot to clean up. basic turrets here tend to work fairly well. And I have no more circuitry, so that's something I'll be looking for. Alright. Alrighty. I'll probably be cleaning up a little bit more around town. And then the next time I head out, stream, I'll head down the road. See what's out there. Alright. Have a good one.